has. That's the thing that Smalltalk has. And I think it's just such a mistake that we have ended up with development environments where there is such a separation between the runtime, the text editing, and the environment in which the code. I mean, well, the runtime and the place where the code runs can be the same or different, but there are kind of three maybe slightly conceptually different things. And in those three environments, they can all coexist in the same place. And still to this day, I use Mathematica a lot, not because I'm doing some particularly arcane, symbolic mathematics, but because it's just a more efficient development environment. Now, that's maybe a bit less true with LLMs because the Mathematica, Mathematica does not support cursor-style prompted development, but that I think is the core idea that I wish others would borrow. And VS Code has been a step to some extent, slightly in that direction, but I think we could take it way further. And it'd be really, what I'd love to see, for example, is when I hover over a line of code, I would like to see, profiling information about, just the runtime characteristics of that code or that function or whatever. I would like to see logging and error information overlaid. When I hover over a variable, I would like to see how, the most common values that it takes on in production. These kinds of just rich, deep integrations.
Are you a fan of inventing on principle and those talks?
Yes. I think Brett leans too much. I'm a huge fan of Brett. He's such an incredibly...
Have you been to Dynamic Land?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And have supported it. So huge fan of Brett. The place that I've maybe differed, or at least that just resonates with me, somewhat less, is Brett is really into this idea of, obviously, of graphical and visual representations for phenomena, and I think that works very well in certain domains, like the kinds of dynamical systems that he has demonstrated some of the ideas with. I think it's often very hard to find such useful spatial continuous representations for arbitrary systems. Like for various parts of Stripe, I'm not quite sure what that would be, and I'm not sure even if we could find it, exactly how useful it would be. Maybe it's just me. I reason much more kind of symbolically and sort of lexically than I